Hello, my dear scholars. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and I hope you all are doing great. So, scholars, from today we are going to start workbook, okay, of chapter number 4, factors. In this video, we will be seeing worksheet 1 and 2, and in our next video, we will be seeing worksheet 3, 4 and 5. Few sums I will solve in this video and few sums you will do it by yourself. Okay, scholars? So scholars will start with worksheet number 1. Okay. Choose the correct option. In this we have to find the correct option. Okay. So first question we have, which of the following is composite numbers? Okay. We have to find which is a composite number. So first of all you should know what are composite numbers. We have already studied about composite numbers. Still we will revise it once quickly. Okay. So composite numbers are nothing but the numbers that have more than two factors. Okay, such numbers are known as composite numbers. Now we have to find which is a composite numbers. So we have number as 19, 39, 59 and 89. Okay, so which is a composite number? For this, first of all we need to find factors. So what are the factors of 19? 1 and 19 itself. So it is a prime number. Okay, now next is 39. So what are the factors of 39? We know that 1 and 39 is a factor, but also 3 multiplied by 13, okay, is also 39. It means 3 and 13 are also the factors of 39. So 1, 3, 13 and 39 are the factors of 39. So 39 is a composite number. Again now we'll see of 59. Again 59, it is a prime number because it has only two factors, that is 1 and 59 itself. We'll come to D option, that is 89. It has also only two factors, 1 and 89. Okay, so it is a prime number. So from this 19, 59 and 89 are prime numbers. So which is a composite number? So B option, that is 39 is a composite number because it has more than two factors, that is 1, 3, 13 and 39. Okay, now we will see fourth number question. The only even prime number is, okay scholars, we know that all even numbers are composite numbers because they have more than two factors, but there is only one number that is even one number which is a prime number, that is 2. Okay, see options are 3, 1, 2 and 4. Okay, so only 2 is a even prime number, so correct option is C, that is 2. Okay, so scholars, now we will see sixth number question, that is which of the following is divisible by 6. Okay, we have to find which number is divisible by 6. So for this scholar you should know the divisibility test of 6. So what is divisibility test of 6? A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Okay, then only it will be divisible by 6. Now we will see the given numbers. We have 142, 144, 147 and 143. So scholars, from this C and D option we will not consider because already from seeing the numbers we can identify that 147 and 143 are not divisible by 2. So we don't have to check for divisibility test of 3. Okay, why? Because the unit place is 7, which is odd number, and here also unit place is 3, which is odd number, and divisibility rule of 2 states that the units place should be 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay, now we have two options, that is A and B. We know that 142 and 144 both are divisible by 2 because here unit place is 2 and here unit place is 4. Now for these two numbers we will check whether the given number is divisible by 3 or not. So what is divisibility rule of 3? Divisibility rule of 3 states that we have to add all the digits of the given number. Okay, and if the sum is divisible by 3, then that whole number will be divisible by 3. So here we have 1 plus 4 plus 2. So 1 plus 4 is 5 and 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, and we know that 7 is not divisible by 3. Okay, so we will not consider this option. Now we have only last option, that is 144. we know that it is divisible by 2. Now we will check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So here we have 1 plus 4 plus 4. So 1 plus 4 is 5 and 5 plus 4 is 9, and we know that 9 is divisible by 3. Okay. Since 144 is divisible by 2 also, and it is also divisible by 3, therefore 144 will be divisible by 6 also. So which is the correct option? So the correct option is 144. Okay scholars. Now we will see question number 8. Which of the following is divisible by 9? Okay. For this, you should know divisibility test of 9. So, divisibility test of 9 states that if the sum of the digit is divisible, okay, by 9, then that whole digit, whole number will be divisible by 9. So, we have number over here 677, 190, 549 and 143. So what we will do, we will add the digits of the given number. So 6 plus 7 is 13 and 13 plus 7 is 20. So 20 is not divisible by 9. So we will not consider this. Now 1 plus 9 is 10 and 10 plus 0 is 10. So again 10 is not divisible by 9. So we will not take this option. Again we have 5 plus 4, 9 and 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay. So 18 is divisible by 9 because 9 times 2 is 18. Okay. So which is the correct option? That is C, that is 549. Still we will check for D. 1 plus 4 is 5 and 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay. 8 is not divisible by 9. So which is the correct option we have? We have C as a correct option, that is 549 is a correct option. Okay. So scholars, now we'll start with worksheet number 2, page number 23. Okay. And question number 1. I have not written here question. I will read it out for you. Okay. That is, find all the factors of the following numbers. Also write whether the number is prime or composite. Okay. We have to find whether the number is prime or composite. Okay. Few sums I have shown over you here and few sums you will be doing by yourself. Okay. So first is B, that is 5. Okay. First of all, what we have to do? We have to find all the factors of 5. So what are the factors of 5? 1 and the number itself, that is 5. Since it has only 2 factors, so obviously 5 is a prime number. Okay. So you have to write that 5 is a prime number. Okay. Now we will see next number, that is 12. Now we will find all the factors of 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the factors of 12. Factors means if we will divide any of this number by 12, we will get remainder as 0. Okay. So since it has more than 2 factors, therefore 12 is a composite number. Okay. Now we will see sum number D, that is 18. Okay. First of all, we have to find all the factors of 18. So what are the factors of 18? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Okay, these are the factors of 18. Since it has more than 2 factors, therefore also 18 is a composite number. Okay, now E sum, that is number 41. You have to do it by yourself. Okay, scholars. So scholars, now we'll start with question number 2. That is, find the common factors of the given number and write them in the shaded portion. Okay. So first of all, we have to find the common factors from the given number and then we have to place that numbers in the shaded part. Okay. Given shaded part. So first sum we have 18 and 42. So scholars, see what are the steps. First of all, we will find factors of 18. In the next step, we'll find factors of 42 and then we will find common factors from 18 and 42. So see, here we have factors of 18. So what are the factors of 18? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Okay, these are the factors of 18. Now we'll find factors of 42. So what are the factors of 42? We have over here 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21 and 42. Okay, these are the factors of 42. Now we'll find common factors. Common factors means the numbers that are present in factors of 18 and in factors of 42. Okay, that numbers are known as common factors. Okay, so here we have 1. We can see 1 is present in both the numbers, that is in the factors of 18 and in factors of 42. So 1 is a common factor. Again we can see 2 is present, 3 is present in both the factors, 6 is present in both the factors. Okay. So which are the common factors of 18 and 42? So here we have 2, 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay. These are the common factors of 18 and 42. Now see scholars. We have to place the common factors in the shaded part. So see, I have placed the factors, common factors, that is 1, 2, 3 and 6 in the shaded portion, and rest remaining factors, that is 9 and 18, we have to place them in the unshaded part. Okay. So here we have circle of 18. Okay, factors of 18, and leftover factors are 9 and 18. So I have placed them in this circle, and leftover factors of 42, that is 7, 14, 21 and 42, I have placed in this circle, that is 7, 14, 21 and 42. Okay scholars, now we will see one more sum related to it. So scholars, now we will see one more sum related to it, that is sum number C, and the numbers we have 30 and 99. Okay, here also we have to find first of all factors of 30, then we have to find factors of 99, and then we have to find common factors of 30 and 99. So here we go, we will find factors of 30. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. These are the factors of 30. Now we'll find factors of 99. So here we have factors of 99, that is 1, 3, 9, 11, 33 and 99. These are the factors of 99. Okay, now scholars, we have to find common factors of 30 and 99. So we have common factors as 1 and 3. Okay, because these only two numbers are present in both, that is in factors of 30 and in factors of 99. So 1 and 3 are the common factors of 30 and 99. Okay, now we will place the common factors in the shaded part, and other numbers, that is uncommon numbers, we will put in non-shaded part. So here we go, see 1 and 3. Okay, these are the common factors, so I have put the common factor in the shaded part. So here we have 1 and 3. Now the non-common factors, that is 2, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30, I will place them in the circle of 30. Okay, that is factors of 30, and 9, 11, 33 and 99. Okay, these are the uncommon factors, okay, which I will place in the circle of 99. So here I have put all the uncommon factors of 99, that is 1, 11, 33 and 99. Okay. Okay scholars, so here we have done with worksheet 1 and worksheet 2. Scholars, we have to solve all the sums in workbook with pencil in neat and good handwriting. Okay scholars, and in our next video we will be discussing about worksheet 3, 4 and 5. Okay scholars, till that time complete this and take care of yourselves. Bye scholars.